Greetings, welcome to another video. It's Monday, 3rd of January 2022, and welcome to New Works Heritage Mining Settlement. We're starting this video right now in the same spot where I finished my previous video today. And yeah, if we were to look upon the road we're standing on right now and travel in the direction we're looking at right now, then down that way will take us to Dawley Road, which will then connect us to Wellington. But we're not going that way today. And if we have a look in the other direction, following the road where we're looking right now will take us to Huntingdon. But we're not going to Huntingdon today. Probably another video on another day. That'd be good. But in the meantime, we're gonna come back around this way and explore over here. So if we just come around this corner, and yeah, that's a gorgeous sight in front of us. Absolutely gorgeous. Now we're at a gate here, and as you can see, we've got a little sign for the Telford T50 50-mile trail. So we're going to come through the gate, and yeah, explore the path. Yeah, now the Telford T50 50-mile trail, as you can see, also takes us along the road there through New Works. And yeah, but we're not going to go that way, as I said. Instead we're going to explore this path here. But before we do, let's just take a moment to admire the view. Yeah, that should be the Wrekin over there. Absolutely gorgeous place that is. Now, as I said, I found this place for the first time today as I was making my previous video today. But at the same time, after I finished that video, I wanted to do a bit more exploring around this path, basically, because I've never been here before. And it seemed like a good opportunity to make another video today. So yeah, here we are. And as mentioned in a previous video, which we're going to have a look at again in this video, there's a little signpost further along this path giving some local information about the area, which, yeah, well, like I say, we'll talk about that when we get there. And if we looked over here, that's New Works there. So yeah, let's carry on along this path and see where it takes us today. Now here, the path splits in two directions. We can go straight on to our left here, and see where that takes us. Or we can follow a path to our right and again see where that takes us. Now, to be honest, the plan at the moment would be to go to our right and follow the path along there. But before we do, what I want to do is explore to our left for a moment and carry on for a while, see what we can find here, and then after that we'll come back and go the other way. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. I don't know, I seriously have no idea where this path goes to or how long it goes for, basically. It looks really friendly for wheelchair users, so that's going to be good. For anyone in a wheelchair, this may be a great place for you to explore. If you can get yourselves to where I started this video right now, then yeah, should be good going. But yeah, what I'm going to do is skip ahead, pause recording, and pick up again in a few yards, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. So yeah, see you in a moment. Okay, we've come further along the path, and as you can see, we've got a big metal gate here, fortunately open, allowing us access. But the path we're on at the moment seems to be going on quite a distance by the looks of it. It's really interesting, to be honest. I've never been this way before. Now, because looks like we've got the Wrekin in front of us, I do wonder if this path we're on at the moment will eventually take us to the Wrekin itself. That'd be really, really good if that's true. But what I'm going to do is, well, we're going to make another video on another day exploring this path, and in that future video we'll find out if this path really does take us to the Wrekin. Which means what we're going to do right now is turn around and what we're going to do is go back the way we've just come from, because there's somewhere else I want to explore along this path today. So yeah, like I say, we'll come back here another day for another video. In the meantime, let's just head back this way and just stay focused on, well, where we are at the moment, basically. I really like it down here. It's peaceful, it's beautiful, and while I've been here this afternoon, I've seen lots of walkers and all kinds of people, some with their dogs walking, and yeah, it's just been really nice seeing other people be here, and even said hello to a few people. And yeah, it's been worthwhile coming here today. Mind you, one thing's for sure, as I said in my previous video today, I need to buy a decent pair of walking boots, that's for sure. So yeah, I'll look into that in the next couple of weeks or so. In the meantime, I'm gonna pause the video and skip ahead to the next section of the path and where we're going to be going today. So yeah, see you in a few moments. So we're back here at this little juncture. If we were to go on in that direction, to our right, that'll take us back to where we started this video, the road to New Works. So we're not going that way. Instead, we're coming this way to our left. This is where I want to explore at the moment, especially as part of this path does connect to my previous video today. So yeah, good times. So yeah, just a few yards in front of this, in fact you can probably see it already, is the signpost I mentioned near the start of this video, which tells us a bit about where we are right now. So what we're going to do is, well, have a read of it. Huntington Lane. This board has been put in place by UK CSMR Limited as part of the restoration of the Huntington Lane surface coal mine. The surface mine operated between 2010 and 2013, extracting more than 800,000 tonnes of coal for use in generating electricity. The site lies within the Coalbrookdale coalfield, with coal seams found close to the surface, i.e. 1 metre beneath the rock. As a result of this, coal has been mined from this area since the medieval period. This would initially have been within shallow bell pits and later with deeper mine shafts and adits. Surface mines were dug in the area from the 1940s, therefore the Huntington Lane surface mine formed the final chapter of a long history of coal mining in the area. And as you can see, we've got a map here. The path in red is the Huntington Lane site boundary, and you've got a white dotted line indicating paths and bridleways. And yeah, in medieval times, Wrekin Forest. In medieval times, the site was within the Wrekin Forest, a large area under Royal Forest law, which extended to Upbrighton, near Shrewsbury, down towards Bridgnorth, and out just beyond Shifnal to the east, and north up near Newport. Forest laws operated through a system of local courts who set fines for damage to trees and game. By the 1300s, the rural forests of Shropshire had been broken up into smaller estates, and place name evidence suggests settlements were formed within the clearings in the forest. The woodland continued to be managed as a valuable resource as the timber was burnt as charcoal in the developing iron industry, and was also used in coal mining, particularly for pit props. The presence of mining in this area is not just because of the occurrence of accessible coal seams, but also to the wealth of other mineral resources, particularly ironstone and limestone, and also the timber available within the forest. Ironstone is a ferruginous concentration, can't pronounce that word, Ferruginous. I don't know how to pronounce that word, sorry. But concentration which occurs as nodules and thin bands within sedimentary rocks, and was dug in the area from at least the 17th century. To extract 1 ton of ironstone nodules from the surrounding rock, or bind, resulted in around 10 tons of waste material, mudstones and shales, which survive in the area as waste tips. In comparison, most waste from coal mining comes from material, bands of stone and clay, that has been extracted along with the coal and brought to the surface via the pit shafts. It is not known to what extent ironstone was mined for the iron ore, but records show that ironstone and coal mines were in existence by the 1680s. Limestone has also been dug nearby, and some of this could be processed to make quicklime for use in mortar, as an agricultural improver, and as a flux in the processing of iron. Heating the stone in huge lime kilns, which were initially fueled by timber from local woods, converted the limestone into quicklime. However, in the 17th century, local coal became the principal fuel source when local wood sources became depleted. This lack of wood for fuel and charcoal also resulted in the use of coking coals for iron smelting. A short distance to the west of here are the remains of 3 post-medieval lime kilns associated with the Steeraway lime works that would have been used which would have used coal from this site. And we've got some information about the biodiversity within the site here, so yeah, it's really interesting. So we turn to our right and turn our focus to the path we're on right now. But before we do, just look at that countryside around us. That's a gorgeous view. Let's carry on this way. Right, so if we look to our right here, you'll see a very, very muddy path and a little signpost, that little yellow signpost saying public footpath, and that way is basically the path we explored in my previous video today. Very muddy path, but yeah, going that way takes us back to the road at New Works. So yeah, I think another day, sometime in the future during the summer, when there isn't any muddy footpaths down there, just ordinary standard dry paths. But yeah, like June, July, August, it'd be good to come back here to explore around there more often. But yeah, we'll save that for another day. In the meantime, we've still got this path in front of us here to do some exploring on. And again, I think it'll be good to come back here during the summer, like especially June, July and August, to explore more around here. Because yeah, it's going to be worth the effort. Yeah, it's clear, it's pretty much obvious that there's loads more places to explore around here, and it's going to be fun. I've never been down here before, but I'm glad I'm here today. And it looks like there's another signpost in front of us with more information on. Yeah, let's go have a look at it. It's Huntington Lane. Right. Working conditions. In short, life for miners working here in the past was exceptionally harsh, and health and safety would not apply for nearly 450 years. Men, women and children all worked in and around the Men, women and children all worked in and around the mines. As the scale of the works increased, so did the demand on those working the mines. In 1842, Parliament published a report about the state of coal mining. The Mines Report, and its contents shocked the nation. The report informed the public that children under 5 years of age worked underground as trappers for 12 hours a day and for 2 pennies a day. Older girls carried baskets of dug coal which were far too heavy for them and caused deformities in these girls. One girl, Alison Jack, aged 11, claimed to the Commission of Inquiry that she had to do 20 journeys a shift, pushing a tub which weighed over 200 kilos, and if she showed signs of slacking, she would be whipped. Children had to work in water that came up to their thighs while underground. Heavily pregnant women worked underground as they needed the money. One unnamed woman claimed that she gave birth on one day and was expected by the mine manager to be back at work that very same day. Such was the need to work. There was no social security at this time. She did as the manager demanded. Such a shocking report led to the Mines Act of 1842. The other source of labour came from in the form of horsepower. Pit ponies were a well-known part of British mining history and worked mainly above ground, but some spent almost all their working lives in the dark of a mine, even being stabled there. They were used in gins to turn winding gear, lifting miners and coal out of a mine. Despite the inevitable tough conditions, the ponies were worked hard but treated well. During the 18th century, gins with 2, 4 and even 8 horses were used to transport men and coal. A rope round a horizontal drum passes over a pulley wheel and down the shaft. Attached to the drum was a horizontal wooden bar, and a horse is harnessed to this and is then made to walk round in a circle. As it does so, the rope with a basket attached is first lowered into the shaft to be filled and then raised to the surface. So let's carry on this path a little bit longer, and then I've got to start thinking about finishing this video at some point. So yeah. So here we've got another signpost with local information about the geology and the earthworks and mining remains of Huntington Lane. I'm not going to read through this video, so I'm not going to read the information on this signpost at the moment. I think I'll save that for another video sometime in the future, but it's going to be really interesting. That is. In the meantime, okay, this path we're exploring at the moment, if we were to go in that direction, it will take us back to where we started this video. But we're going to go this way instead. I'm going to carry on this way. And if we look right here, you'll see more signposts pointing in the direction of more public footpaths. For example, there's one little path right there. You've got options to join the Telford T50 50-mile trail. And I've just seen a couple of people with their dogs go down that path there. And there's another signpost saying Hutchinson Way. And I think we're going to follow that one, Hutchinson Way, along this way. Because I asked someone where this way goes, and from what they said, it's the direction I want to be going in right now. So yeah, I'm gonna pause the video for a moment, walk on ahead for a while and see how it works out. So we're now here. We can either go straight on or follow the path to our left, but I think we'll go that way another day. What I'm going to do is go straight on, and as you can see, follow that purple signpost, Hutchinson Way. So yeah, straight on it is. So the footpath we're on now brings us to this road in front of us. We've got a car park. We've got a car park right here. And this road going in that direction should take us to Wellington, but we're not going that way. Instead, we're following the road up in that direction. Yeah, we're going up this way now, so yeah, let's carry on. Here we are, back at New Works. Thank you everyone for watching this video. I'll see you all again soon next time. Take care.